I have swapped every bind, and there's no reason behind it. There's no good reason behind it. I was fine, but I'll explain to you the few reasons that I do have. As a lot of you guys know, I play with the Scuff Impact controller like this, and ignore the absolutely busted left stick. For some reason, my left stick gets absolutely destroyed. I think it's my movement. I just run around a lot and I'm always moving from side to side. But I use the Scuff Impact, right? Digital type triggers, digital type bumpers. And I have played with 4 paddles for the longest time. I used to play with 2 fingers. Basically, I would hold the controller like this. Thumbs on the sticks, they never leave the sticks pretty much. And I would play with 2 fingers up here, like for these buttons basically. And then I had 4 paddles on the controller and I used all 4 fingers by the end of me playing on 4 paddles. And this might not be the end, I could go back, we'll see. I've just been experimenting and trying things out. I have usually 4 fingers like this. And now recently I've been playing like this. And I think a lot of you guys might understand, a lot of you guys might not have a clue what that means. The biggest thing when people do this, it's a big claw thing, obviously. Like you can claw because your index finger is closer to these buttons, which is what I'm doing kinda. But keeping your 4 fingers on the bumpers and triggers basically gives you more comfortability when you're building and more options for building basically. Like it's just an upgraded way to play, and it allows you to press these build buttons whenever you want, however you want, as opposed to using 1 finger, which is completely fine. You can play however you want. I was fine on 1 finger. I earned a lot of money on 1 finger. I mean, it's totally fine. Do whatever you guys want to do. One of the main reasons I wanted to switch is because I just boredom, straight up. I'll be honest with you guys. I just have I didn't have a lot going on in the game. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was doing those like long bind videos. And if you guys remember, I actually did the Miro's binds videos. I think it's the only one we posted. Similar binds, but Miro played like this. He played on extremely similar binds, no paddles, and instead of his 2 fingers like this, he played with his 2 fingers like this, or 3 fingers. His ring finger up here on the right hand, and then middle finger, and then this finger on claw. I'm just doing this so I can use a paddle here. So my old binds, for those of you guys wondering, basically my 4 paddles from left to right, a lot of you guys might know this because I post settings videos. Jump, edit was this paddle, inside right paddle was pickaxe, outside right paddle was crouch, and confirm edit. And again, I just wanted better control over my build, so I wanted to see if I can get used to holding the controller like this and just have it, because builds are important in this game, they really are. And then my touchpad was interact, my left stick is switch mode, right stick is sprint right now. And I could mess around with the switch mode, and I could mess around with the sprint, and the sticks and the right paddle are the things I'm the most concerned about with these binds. But right now, my new binds, for those of you guys wondering, are this basically. My new binds, these are the same, the sprint, switch mode on the left stick, switch mode, right stick, sprint. Right now it's jump on the left outside paddle, crouch on the right outside paddle. A little awkward again. It makes me want to use my these fingers when I press my right ring finger. It makes me want my middle finger trigger sometimes. Like I'll accidentally hit that, but it's fine. So jump and crouch on the paddles. These buttons are normal, right? Normal build binds. Clawing pickaxe, for the first time in my life, I'm using claw, and then interact is this. So reload, interact is that. Editing now. I'm now editing with, God, my hands are sore. I just worked out. My hands are absolutely sore holding it like this. I used to edit with my inside left paddle with my middle finger. Now I'm editing with touchpad, just like Miro does on his binds. And I actually copied Miro's select and confirm bind. So instead of selecting with R2, like most players do, like almost everyone on controller does this button, I'm now selecting with R1, and then I'm confirming with R2. So it's like this pattern of buttons the whole time. It's touchpad, select, confirm, touchpad, select, confirm. That's an edit for me. Honestly, it's pretty comfortable. I'm getting used to it. I've been on these binds for about a week. I wasn't even planning on telling you guys this, but if you guys have been in the stream, obviously you guys know, so I don't have to like lie for a YouTube video or whatever. But yeah, I mean, for as far as like about a week of practice goes, like I'm infinitely better than I was every day. Every day I improve significantly. Again, a big reason I changed is because of boredom. Ignore these free builds. I mean, I literally just hopped on. I haven't touched the game yet. But a big reason I changed these binds in the first place is just for boredom. I was a little bored. I wanted a change up. I wanted to grind a little bit, and this has got me on my grind. I've been streaming a ton of creative and a ton of just playing different maps, whether it's like my map just cranking or 1v1ing in here, or like PGing, fighting people, or just playing like Forever Zone Wars, or like the Martaz like box fight map, or even a little bit of playing the game, because sometimes you gotta play the game to get used to the nerves of playing on new binds, you know what I mean? So you don't fat finger as much. But I've been doing a lot better. You know, I can always change back. The muscle memory is still there for me. It will always probably be there for those old binds I was on for years. But yeah, I think it's a fun challenge, and I think there's a lot of potential on these binds. I think Miro plays on pretty much the exact same ones. I'm really interested in this. Here, I'll show you guys the double edit bind like that. Like Being able to like fly through edits, just pressing like the roll between these fingers is very interesting to me. And I edit with L2, or I reset with L2 still. So it's touchpad, L2, confirm. So it's like touchpad and then these two buttons. And I just think the binds are interesting and fun, and it's given me like a fresh challenge basically to do. And I've been interested in doing that, and I think it's enjoyable for me. I just felt like on my old binds, I was really stagnant, static. Like I wasn't improving anymore. I wasn't trying to improve. Like I wasn't bind grinding at all, or like mechanic grinding on the old binds. I used to fat finger a lot. I just wasn't playing the game as much. But I think this gives me a way to improve significantly over time because I care about improving right now. And I think that's really fun, and I'm down to keep going and see how far I can get with this. I just really for a long time have wanted to try the way of holding the controller like this just on Fortnite, because I think it's an interesting way to play, having all your build binds. Like when you're tarping like this, I can just use two fingers instead of one finger on my like up here to like place these like and swap them back and forth like you see what I'm doing right now. I have two fingers, and it's like crazy how smooth that is. Like obviously I'm messing up because I'm literally holding the controller in front of my screen right now, but you guys see what I'm saying. You get the point. Like I have more control over the builds, and builds is the biggest thing in this game. It's the biggest skill gap. So why not? I already have the competitive understanding of how to play if I really want to play. I just want to see how good I can get on these binds. Again, we'll have gameplay at the end of this, or maybe through this while I'm talking of me on day one. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Not gonna feel too good to lose a hoodie. Not many girls are used to be on the losing end for that one. What are you doing, you little furry? Oh, I'm horrible. That's not the right button. Am I that good? That's crazy. I literally suck. Oh my god. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Just wanted to catch you guys up to date on what's going on. And yeah, we should have more banger content coming soon. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.